So I just remembered I had promised to do an update on the O2 sensor replacement and how that affected the vehicle. It definitely runs a lot better than it did after replacing it. Of course, as I previously stated, I went out and loosened the old sensor and disconnected the wires. Got up early yesterday morning before work and drove to town, got the money out the bank, bought the part, went downtown by the river. I almost wanted to shoot some video there, but I think the big cat message board one was still uploading. I didn't want to add to the pile, so I didn't. Figuring I'd either forget it or then I'd later think better and just decide not to upload or something. Anyway, that very occasionally happens. I'll shoot a video. That's Q&A was actually the second one. I did one preemptively a few days before, and I just realized that it was too long and rambly and whatever. So went down by the river, and but basically what happened was I went to the Advance Auto Parts store. They had not gotten the part shipped up to them yet, but they said they could get it brought up. And I said, well, since I tore the cable off and completely disconnected the sensor, it was running better, and decided to go down to the CarQuest store and get it myself. Those guys know me. So I walked in, got the part, drove about 4 or 5 blocks from there down to the river, and found a parking spot where it'd be safe to get underneath of the truck to do the fix with my legs sticking out, not getting run over. So I did that, and then I did the ECM reset, which takes about 15-20 minutes. Basically, you put the key to the run position but not start it, just put it in the run position, and then you put brick on the pedal all the way down to the floor, and you let it sit for 10 minutes. And after about 10 minutes, 11-ish, whatever, I took the brick off, turned the key back to the off position, took the key out, let that sit for 5 minutes. Then I started up and let it run for a few minutes. Immediate improvement. So then I had to scoot on out to work, which was about a half-hour drive. And the fuel consumption was much better mileage than it had been. However, I kept getting the flashing check engine light that I'd been getting. So once I got to work, I went ahead and, yes, Samira, went to put the reader on it, and still getting the codes for the PO300 random multiple misfire, which I definitely noticed while driving, but it wasn't near as bad. Not so much issue with hills at this point either. And the P0232, I think it is, that is the knock sensor bank 2, was still getting a low voltage. So it's looking like I am going to have to replace the knock sensors after all. That's going to be a pain. So after I work today, I've got 2 days off. I'm going to take that time to do the knock sensors. And the issue is that I have to remove the upper intake in its entirety, which means do an extensive research homework on here on YouTube. Find as many videos as possible about how to do that most effectively, what needs disconnected and whatnot. And I think I have a fair idea of what needs done, but I want to be confident of this before I do it, because I do not want to strand myself with a torn apart engine, if you know what I mean. That's a pain in the butt, especially out in the middle of nowhere. So my hope is to get that done tomorrow, weather allowing, and then we'll see what happens after that. I have everything that I need to do the job. The videos I looked up that were all about a 5.3 were done in smaller engine bay vehicles with a little bit less room to work than what I've got in mind. So from comparing visually between what I've seen on the videos and what I've actually got going on, I think mine will actually be a fair bit easier than any of the 5.3s and 5.7s that I've seen, minus the 6.0. So anyways, I hope to do that. I've got the new sensors. I've got the wiring harness for the sensors. Got the new intake gaskets. I've got the silicone in my garage to seal the thing up. So it's just a matter, and I've got everything I need to clean the surfaces and everything else. So it's just a matter of doing it. It's kind of an intimidating job. If you follow my progress over the last few years, or if you know me in person, you know that I will tend to just kind of, figure out what I'm supposed to do and then dive into a job that I've literally never done before. And the success rate's pretty good. So I'm hoping that after that, everything will be good. I did get a cylinder 1 misfire, a specific cylinder misfire the other day, but just briefly. So I do know kind of where to look if this doesn't help. I don't know if I've got to replace injectors or what. So yeah, that's a matter of waiting until the next payday. Unfortunately, I've got to wait until I've got the money for that. I do have a PayPal, but every time I put up the link to it, nobody does anything with it, so I've stopped advertising it. Can always use the help, of course, but yeah. So hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be able to get my truck running properly. She's got at least 10,000 miles in her before potential torque cylinder ring wear and low compression issues set in as they did with the Ford. However, this one, I don't know. We'll find out if it's going to do that or if it's going to be able to last longer. It seems to me that these Chevy Vortec engines have a little bit stronger, I don't know, infrastructure, whatever the word is. They seem to be built just a little bit better, which is a damn shame because personally, I think the 351 Windsor is one of the best engines ever created, and things that I've learned off of that I've applied to the knowledge on the Chevy. But fact is, this GM engine is probably going to last a little bit longer than that. And hopefully if I get into a position of a promotion or a pay raise or something here in the future, we'll be able to save up and get myself a vehicle, a fuel-efficient car to get back and forth to work, and then start really saving up money because, like I've said in the previous Q&A video, I need a new roof, I need siding, I need to complete the drainage outside of my house that is not fully filled in. I need to find out what needs to be done to either get a new truck or fix the one that I have. So, projects in the future, it's always good to have goals, I suppose. So I'm going to let it go here, start this uploading, and I have to get ready to go to work. Everybody have a good day.